Musical Monday, Musical Monday. Who fits the bill?
To kiss, marry, or kill. Musical Monday.
Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Zach and Shay at Improv Broadway. I'm Zach.
I'm Shay.
And we're at
Improv
Broadway. And of course, joined with us is the person that we would kiss all the time if he weren't married, Caleb Wall on the keys. Quincy, I'm sorry. Thanks so much for joining in. If this is your first time joining in, this is the show where we sing our favorite songs from the musicals that no one's ever heard about. And today's musical, I would say, is exciting, romantic, and terrifying.
That's right. We have got a horrifying premise for you today, written by the man named John Doe.
John Doe.
Incriminating as heck.
Yeah, who would name their child John Doe unless they expected them to be in anonymous crimes?
That's right. Because they're not culpable for anything. People are like, who did it?
Every time they appear in the courts and plaintiff v. John Doe, sorry, gotta throw it out. Anonymous?
Anonymous? What can you do?
Who are we gonna do? Throw a stranger in jail?
Yeah. So in this show, it starts off with a group of kids, a group of teens, a group of almost adults.
13 to 17-year-olds.
13 to 17 YA, young adults.
Young adult. Fiction? We'll see.
Fiction? We'll see. So they're playing Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Which is a horrifying game if you think about the reality of what you're suggesting here.
That's right, because you really would have to deal with the repercussions of if you kissed, married, or killed one of these people. And lo and behold, the game that they played, it was like a Jumanji situation where the people that they decided to kiss, marry, and kill, it happened in real life.
Yeah. And like in Jumanji, the game won't reset until everyone kisses, marries, and kills.
Yeah.
All number of these teens. How many?
All from 12 to 30 teens.
The cast fluctuated every night because there was actually an actor strike. There was like some things about this they weren't sure about. And so they weren't sure who was going to show up on stage. And so they had what was called a flex script.
That's right. Anytime they talk about numbers, it's always a span between one number to another number.
For anything.
For anything.
There's a line in there. It's just like, how many Cokes should I bring? 12 to 39?
Yeah.
Is that a good number?
Yeah. One time they go to a coffee shop and they'll say, I'll have 1 to 2 lattes. And then the coffee barista, as I call them.
Yeah.
Coffee
baristas.
Then she just gets to decide.
She gets to decide the number. And even if there are that number, the subtraction has to leave the stage to make sure it's always clear. They go to Olive Garden and they go, what's your party size? And they go, party of 7 to 19, please.
Yeah. It's a pretty, yeah.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's really pretty.
Pretty good.
Say what you will about this musical, but it's pretty good.
It's gorgeous. Everyone's hot there.
Yeah.
Every almost adult is attracted to other teens, but not to adults.
Not the other way around.
What's weird is that if adults look at them, they'd be like, I don't like the way they look.
Pass. But to teens?
To teens?
Ooh la la. If
The
I were a
teens.
teen, I'd be all into it. But as a grown-up, no thanks.
And that's the thing is you don't even think that when you're seeing it. You don't even think, if I was a teen, I would think they're attractive. You just look at them and you think, hideous.
Hideous.
But
Until you're sucked into the musical. And then you're like, maybe I am a teen. Maybe they are really beautiful.
I'm 18 to 32 years old.
Your Honor.
Well, ooh, I'm sweating.
Me too, just because I told you it was a controversial musical.
But I will say, just like most musicals or TV shows, the teens are played by 30-year-olds. It's a Tom Holland situation.
Every CW show you've ever seen.
Yes. So don't come climbing up our skirts.
Don't sue us. If you climb up our skirts, we'll sue you. You're calling us grossos? Get out of our skirts, bucko.
That's Okay.
The musical opens up Jumanji-style with this innumerable number of teens who find an old card game in their grandfather's attic. And what's the card game? It only has a single card in it, and it says kiss, marry, kill. But what attracted them to the game was the sound of an electric guitar.
That's right. And this is a group number.
Yes.
Where everyone's talking about the pros and cons of who they would kiss, marry, or kill.
Yeah.
And this is before they know that it's going to happen in real life.
Real.
The magic is real.
Right.
But they find out in the middle of the song.
Yes. It will see them exploring that because Kiss, Marry, Kill is a terrifying premise because if you kill someone, you will not see that person and you'll have to deal with the guilt. And so we'll explore all of that in this song. Who you gonna kiss? Who you gonna marry? Who you gonna kill? Parentheses, kiss, marry, kill. Pretty cool, gang. Hey, why don't you go on these 1 to 4 couches and take a seat?
Oh, wow. There's only 1 to 2 cards in this box.
What does it say? What does it read? I want to know what's on the card. What are the rules of this game? Are they easy or are they hard?
Kiss, marry, or kill.
Kiss, marry, or kill. Kiss, marry, or kill. Kiss, marry, or kill. Well, kissing is easy. I would do that with all 7 to 42 of you.
Killing is easy, 'cause I would do that to all 12 to 24 of you.
But marriage is a commitment that I can't do. My parents got divorced when I was young.
I don't know if I can stand the force of a messy, messy child divorce.
Who you gonna kiss? Who you gonna kill? Who you gonna marry? But say it short, you just ask. Kiss, marry, kill. Well, I think I'd kiss Sue Petrovsky, from the cheerleading team.
Well, I think I would marry Tom Holland, 'cause he seems really cute to me.
And I'd kill my stepdad for stealing my mom. Why are you all looking at me like I've done something wrong? Who you gonna kiss? Who you gonna marry? Who you gonna kill?
Who you gonna kiss?
Who you gonna marry? Who you gonna kill?
I would kiss Jesus' feet because I am religious, and I don't think I could kill anybody. That would be a sin.
Hey, guys, I just got a text from my mom. Bill just got into a crash.
What?
Oh no, when Sue Petrovsky came over and she's looking pretty brash.
Who you gonna kiss?
Who you gonna kill? Who you gonna marry? Guys, I think that this game is real. On no more we can carry. It's all real. And we can't go on or we will really kiss, marry, kill.
Pretty scary.
The card on the back says, all will be kissed, all will be married, all will be killed until everyone has done it.
And that was it.
Terrifying.
Scary.
That one kid really did want to kill his stepdad. So I don't know why he was so shocked. Probably a blessing to him.
Yeah, he was like, if he doesn't die from this card, I'm doing it tomorrow. I've got plans.
Yeah, he was really scary. Luckily, he was ushered out of that first song and never seen again.
And what's edited out is he said my 1 to 2 stepdads.
Yeah, and that's why he was mad, because his mom was sometimes a bigamist, and he was not about that.
Yeah. Well, this next song is such a doozy because we've figured out the premise of the show.
Yeah.
And suddenly, these kids have to deal with one guy, Joseph. He is now married to someone. He was given a bad hand.
Yeah.
He had to pick between Chelsea Harridan, who is a nose picker.
Oh, hard nose picker. Constant nosebleeds.
Constant nosebleeds. He had to, his second choice was Maddie Biggs. And
we all know why she's called that.
She's really small.
She's so tiny.
Yeah.
Too tiny.
Yeah, and also it was her last name. And her fatal flaw, I'm sure you know.
Oh my gosh, of course. She had rampant flatulence.
Yeah, all of these girls just had like poor affliction. Yeah. But he's
Not
a
their fault.
teen, you know. It's hard for him to look past that.
Again, they're 12 to 17-year-old, too young to even overlook these foibles.
That's right, because the third girl is Sydney Neggles.
And her flaw is something that she loves.
Which is?
To be negged.
Yeah.
She changed her name to Neggles.
Yeah.
She always going up and down the street says, "Neggle me, please. Neggle me, please."
Yeah, she's like a poor person.
Yeah.
She's like, "Neggle me, sir.
Yeah.
One neggle, will ya?"
A neggle will do for the night, won't it? She's not British at all.
She's
but
not,
she will.
Honestly, that's her fatal flaw. Is that she uses a fake British accent. Like we all know one of those people.
Like we grew up with you in kindergarten. This happened in the 4th grade. You're not fooling anyone.
I'm sorry, I watched Beauty of the Beast too many times. Now I talk like, wait, does anyone
sometimes
have
it's
a British accent?
And sometimes she speaks in deep Cockney, and sometimes she just speaks in sort of a high-class ephemeral, sort of a hoity-toity, and that's what makes her so obnoxious.
Anyway, so we have these 3 very well-defined
characters. Yeah.
And he has to choose who to marry.
Yeah.
And who does he choose?
Why, Miss Neggles, of course.
Miss Neggles, and that's what he calls her. It's what she demands to be called.
Even after they're married, he says, "Are you going to take my last name?" She's like, "No, wing it. Oh, Miss Neggles, till the day I die, you know?"
And so Joseph is struggling because he's like, I want a divorce, but in this game, if you marry someone, you have to put your best foot forward. Yep. And so he is trying to live in this forced marriage.
Yeah.
Trying not to repeat the mistakes of his father.
Yeah.
In this song, marriage is harder than it looks.
Oh, tying the knot ain't no cup of tea. I didn't think that so soon it would happen to me. But I look my wife on the street as she's begging. At least she looks kinda cute in her scented leggings. So why did I go that night when I knew getting married would not be right? Why did I agree to kiss, marry, kill? I don't know if I have the will. Marriage is harder than it looks, and it looks pretty hard. Marriage is harder than it looks. Getting married at 14 should be barred. I mean, let's look at the complications. I have a wife who pretends to be a British lady for who knows what which ends. And sometimes she speaks like she's a hoity-toity. And I get so embarrassed when we go out at couples parties. Not to mention I have to pay the mortgage for a house that I simply can't afford. And I have to keep all of her emotional states calm and make sure that she's never bored. Oh, marriage is harder than it looks. and it's even harder than I read in all of the books. Oh, I can't get divorced for the spell to end, so maybe I'll start by being her friend. Oi, wife, what, I think speaking in an English accent is pretty cool. Why, I think you're onto something, Miss Sniggles. Ain't got nothing to say, eating your porridge and your kippered snacks. Well, let me rub your feet then. Hey, this ain't quite so bad, is it?
No! Why don't you insult me real good?
Is that what you like? Oh, I forgot that's your other fatal flaw. Well, your feet smell like salmon and your pits are hairier than the Thames.
Yay!
You like that?
Yup!
I feel close to you.
Me too!
Would you say that we're giving this marriage our best shot?
You got it!
Maybe marriage ain't as hard as it looks. Well, off the bench with you then.
So cute.
Cute.
Instead of one weirdo who fakes a British accent, there's now two. One to two.
1 to 2. And that's what marriage is all about. Turning
about
one
one-
weirdos into two weirdos.
Two weirdos. Well, of course, you guessed it. This next song is one of the women,
Yes,
Josephine.
Josephine.
She had to choose someone to kill.
Yeah.
And she sings a song where she explains all of the guilt that she feels and all of the awkward moments of, you know, a kid in a YA kicking the bucket.
Yeah. Yeah. And an added layer of complication is she comes from a long line of doctors, and she took the Hippocratic Oath before she even went into middle school. So she swore to do no harm.
She's a type A personality, you know the one.
Oh my gosh, don't I ever. Wing, 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 wing. That's Shay B. What rhymes with A? Shay. Type Shay personality. This is a little peek behind the kimono. That's Shay.
I'm actually not a type A personality.
I forgive.
But you know what I'm talking about? I'm like,
Of course.
and any person that becomes a nurse is
They
like,
have to.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, the idea of 12 years of school, $500,000 of debt, and definitely going bald if you're a guy, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
And so she and everyone is furious with her because she's the last piece of the puzzle. Everyone's married, everyone's kissed, and everyone's killed. And she's done the other two, but she refuses to kill. And so she is making her case and exploring all of these conflicts to her fellow crowd of 11 to 52 other teens in this song, Can't Kill Once.
I got a lot to offer. I'm gonna be a doctor. I know where it hurts, 'cause I'm gonna be a nurse. I'm gonna check that reflex on your knee and say, does it hurt? A 1 out of 10, is it a 3? So, no, I can't kill, not even once. If this game will last forever, then I'll look like a dunce. I guess we'll live and kiss, marry, kill, until we're all buried in the cemetery on the hill. 'Cause I won't even kill, not even just once. 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 I saw a snail that had crept into my bedroom. My and said, "You got to kill it soon." But I looked in its grubby snail eyes, and I couldn't help but realize that I swear by the Hippocratic oath that I cannot take a life. So no, I won't kill, not even once. No, I won't kill, not even once. No, I won't kill, not even once.
Not even once?
I'll kiss and I'll marry 1,000 times, but I swear that I won't kill alive. Sorry, not even your stepdad. I know you think he's really bad, but I'm gonna be in hospitals, so I can't just kill when people want me to. I won't kill, not even once. I won't kill, not even once. I won't kill, not even once.
Not even once.
Not even once, not even one time. I won't take a life. Not once, not even twice, not even 3 times. No, not even once, not even once, not at all. Kiss, marry, I'll do it all, but I won't kill.
Powerful. She stuck to her guns, and
Well, her lack of guns.
her lack of guns.
Because she would never use a gun.
She stuck to no guns.
She stuck to no guns.
And yeah, those kids were in a quandary. And because, yeah, like all the people would remain killed, all like some marriages were fine, like the Neggles family, they were settling down, having a great time.
They became like the Weasley couples from Harry Potter.
They built a burrow. They
Yeah.
had 7 redheaded children.
Yeah. Or, well, 5 to 7 redheaded
5
children.
to 7. And but one day they made a startling discovery. They said, guys, we didn't have to kill in real life. We could have killed in GTA 5, and it would have counted just fine.
And the people who did choose Kiss, Marry, Kill were horrified.
Devastated.
Yeah.
Because some of them, again, they were just like, do I kill a stranger? Do I kill someone I know? And there was a whole just litany of emotions. And so the doctor girl was given the choice to kill one person, even a bad guy, in Grand Theft Auto 5. And what did she say?
No.
She still said no.
Still
And so everyone stayed the same, and they learned to live with it. They learned to live with their new lives. And at the end of the card game, they realized it had special significance because it said kiss, marry, kill. Learning to live with the hand you've been dealt.
And they were like, that's pretty clever. I can't really be mad at this game anymore.
They kissed the game, and they framed it, and they loved it. So it was a bittersweet ending.
They kissed it, they married
it,
and they killed it.
and they ripped it up so no one would ever do it again.
Killed it as in like killing it.
Yeah, and then they taped it back together and like, let's kill it. And they kept playing it again and again.
Yeah, they married lots of different people.
Killed lots more people. And they realized, holy cow, we can kill our enemies overseas. Bad guys? They ended wars?
Yeah.
They realized all the loopholes from this incredibly powerful magical game.
That's right.
And we don't often do this, but we're going to hear it was a new invention called the bow song, where how characters take their bows? In this one, they recap their character arcs all while taking a bow. So it's a very fun overture song. It's quick. It's just a quick little thing, but let's just hear a little snippet of it.
Okay.
In this song, we kissed, we married, we killed, hooray! Well, I'm closer with my mom than ever since I killed her stupid husband.
And I'm
And me, I married my cousin, and it wasn't bad at all.
And I also didn't do that.
Yeah! We kissed, we married, we killed.
Hooray!
We kissed, we married, we killed. Hooray! Oh, amazing. Those were all the characters who had arcs. And everything has an arc, even this episode. And you're welcome to the ending of this arc. We hope that you grew with us today as you listen to this musical, and we hope that you grow with us every single week as you continue to enjoy these beautiful musical Mondays. And I would kiss and marry my dear friends here, and I would kill any force that would stand between that love or those kissing. And I hope you know I mean that. And I do that for any one of you, dear listener. And we hope that if we ever see you, you'll give us a kiss, and we'll give you a Merry any day of the week.
A Merry Christmas, my boy!
And I hope you buy the fattest turkey this deli has to offer on this most special of days. And the day I'm speaking of course, is Musical Monday! What if I kiss, marry, and kill myself?
All three?
Yeah!
Try it!
I did!
Ooh, wrong order.